Howdy there, I'm here at Wolosek Landscaping. I'm going to show you how to start a pondless waterfall. I have one here on display at the main entrance. Feel free to come check it out. Check out the rock yard. This is where I get all my rocks from. So they have some landscaping and plants up front and plenty of other landscaping material. They're great people to work with, and they service a large area here in central Wisconsin. So we'll show you how to get that started. Alright, here's our pondless waterfall. I have a leaf blower. I'm going to blow this out beforehand, get all those leaves out from fall. I have my pump. My access hatch is in this corner, and I'm going to dig back the rocks, expose the access hatch. I've got water coming. Need an extra hose, but I'll fill up the reservoir and then we'll plug her in. It really is just that simple. I have an extension cord over here. Typically we have a main power brought over, but yep. Okay, so we got the leaves blown out, most of them. We can see that the edge of our aqua basin is right here, so my hatch should be right in this, under this big rock. I'll get that out. Okay, so we got our hatch uncovered. You want to dig it further enough away that so like when you pull this lid off, these rocks aren't going to fall in. It's not the worst thing if they do fall in, but just less rocks in your basin over time, the better. So we got it clear. You can pull the lid, and we got plenty of water, so we won't need to fill up. We'll find the piping and we'll hook the pump up. Okay, so we got the pump in there. Our hands are super cold, and we're actually going to plug it in before we cover the plate back up, so we can make sure the fittings are at least close to watertight, so we're not losing all our water pressure in the reservoir and it actually goes up to the waterfall. Okay, so the pump is on. It's working. You can see in here there's no like strong moving water, so that means all of our fittings are working. And I'll put this plate back on, maybe do a once over, look over it, and it'll be good to go for the year. I top this reservoir off once or twice a week, and it runs just fine by itself. It gets one thing I will tell you is that the water is a little stinky from being stagnant all winter long. This water has been sitting here for 4 or 5 months. I turned it off around November or December. So it's been sitting stagnant with, you know, any of the stuff that was in there already. So you know, it's a little discolored. It's black right now. Let it run. All that will settle back out. The smell is just from it being stagnant. As it runs and cycles through, the smell will go away, and we'll have nice clean water here in a little bit. Okay, so just like that, the plate's back on. It's covered up. Kind of tuck this cord in the rocks. Since we're using an extension cord out here, I got a weather seal on the connection there to keep water out. And yeah, that's how to start up on this water feature. Let's say I played around with that connection for a little bit, but it only took me maybe 5-10 minutes in total to get everything going again. What I figured out with the connection is it's got that sphere shaped connection, sphere 90 on it, and I got that hooked up because it's a little weird to play with that. So I got that hooked up first, and then I hooked the pump to that, because that's a little bit normal of a straight pipe to threaded. It's not at the weird angle like the sphere 90 was. Still had to be gentle with it and play around with it. Took me a couple tries, but yeah, other than the water being cold, it's super easy, super nice, and it's ready to go this year. Again, all that color will settle back out, and the smell will dissipate as it gases off from running, and you got a functioning water feature. So if you have a pondless water feature, we can help you get it started. Hopefully this helps you if you want to try to do it by yourself. But if you don't and you want a professional to come check it out, we can do that for you. If not, have a great year. Get those ponds and those pondless and those fountains going. Enjoy your water features, and have a fantastic day.